Small addendum to Wyald side of the story. I thought I was done with Wyald. So, in the last video, I talked about how disturbing and traumatizing, but yet simultaneously important Wyald side of the story was. And I overlooked seemingly a very critical plot point. Well, critical plot point might be a strong word for it, but still seemingly important, which is Guts' sword. So, when it comes to Guts, it is exceedingly rare to see him without his sword. For, reasons. I think the times of note would have been during the banquet after the celebration of the Band of Hawk taking over Fortress Dolderoy, and maybe one other time, but I'm blanking on it. But for the most part, Guts is never, ever without this sword. So, watching the anime and the movies, I always thought it was kind of weird that during the Eclipse, Guts didn't have his sword. Guts, who always has that sword. For context, Guts has that sword on his person at almost all times. Even when he sleeps, it's either he's sleeping on it, he's holding it, or it's within arm's reach. So for the Eclipse sword to magically not be there was so strange. But this brings us back to Wyald's side of the story and why it was actually so important. Because during his fight with Wyald, at least the first part before he went and exposed Griffith to the Band of Hawk, during that fight, Guts breaks his sword on Wyald. Yeah, he completely breaks it. That's why he didn't have it. And it made so much sense. And, I can't really blame the anime for not having it because, Wyald is, again, a disgusting character. But without that context, what are you going to do? You can't really change what happens in the Eclipse because you decided to leave out a chapter or two because, oh good lord, how did he print it? How? That's what I want to know. How did the printers be like, yeah, we can push this through? But I digress. So it makes sense why the anime and movies didn't have that in, but it also leaves that. It also leaves kind of a plot hole during the Eclipse. I mean, everything that happens, it's like you're not really thinking of it at the time, but then you find yourself thinking, man, the Guts had his sword. I'm pretty sure he'd have done fine during the Eclipse. Wait a minute, why didn't he have his sword? That's weird. He always has that sword. But yeah, if with the full context of Wyald, it makes sense. It's broken. He has no sword at this time. Now, it does beg the question. If Guts did have his sword, would the outcome of the Eclipse be any different? Truthfully, no, not at all. Once Griffith said, I sacrifice, it was pretty much raps. But I firmly believe that if Guts had his sword, he at the very least still have his left arm. Not a big difference maker, but you know, fully functional left arm would be nice. Although his cannon arm is quite helpful. Gets him out of like a lot of tough situations, so maybe it was for the best. Anyway, what do you guys think? Do you think Guts will fare better had he had his sword during the eclipse? I'm genuinely curious. And do you think if they were to revisit the Golden Age arc again, if we get like a proper start to finish, scrapping the 2016-2017 anime of Berserk, starting from the Black Swordsman arc, into the Golden Age arc, into the Conviction arc, so on and so forth, do you think they should include Wyald? I don't know how they'll pull it off. They'd have to tone a lot of things down, which kind of undercuts what Wyald is, so it wouldn't even be worth it, honestly. Because the whole point of Wyald being that disgusting is to show you just how depraved that world gets. I mean, you already kind of see it, but Wyald just is like, yeah. I'm gonna take everything you thought was bad, amp it up by 11, and then times it by cancer. But do you think Wyald should be included in a new adaptation of Berserk? I don't know. I'm stumped. I'm genuinely stumped on this one. I don't know how you would go about it. Wyald is that depraved. And then, even if you do include Wyald, to make more sense of the eclipse, you would then also have to thoroughly include, or at least explain, Donovan. Because the whole notion behind Guts being attached to that sword is intrinsically tied to Donovan. Well, and Gambino. But Guts holding on to that sword? Donovan. Oh, jeez. Next video, we'll talk about the Lost Children arc. Oh, jeez. See you next time.